evening, everybody. It is Fanboys Unleashed. I am your host, Mr. First Down, your favorite Titans fan. And yes, I'm still pissed at the writers of Loss. I will never forgive them. I want to know about that damn island, and you ruined it, just like Game of Thrones. Anyway, next to me is Scott Cope, who has watched many a TV series last season, not Land himself, and a big fan of the Petridge Farm. He is Scott Cope, the proud Bostonian himself. Scott, how are you?
Do we have any Pepperidge Farm cookies in the green room? Any chance?
No, they're a little hard to find down here. They're just so delicious. It's all these transplants from Boston that have taken it. I walked by them today. They were not there. My daughters, of course, love that. Oh, Goose, don't be that way, buddy. Come on, don't be that way.
Goose, there's a breaking story that we must talk about tonight. So.
Yes, we've got all the facts. The salacious misconduct, the debauchery on full display here on Fanboys Unleashed. We're ready to break it down with you folks. So I'll just go ahead and jump into it. We have the unfortunate news, pictures, such of Mike Vrabel and reporter Diana Rossini, both who I like and whatnot, of looking a little intimate there. I think people are going to defend him, of course, and people are going to defend her, of course. But I think anybody that's been in a relationship ever knows what a relationship looks like. And that's a pretty intimate relationship. So, Scott, as a Patriots fan, as a husband, as a father, what is your perspective on this?
It's not good. It's not good for Vrabel or her. But never mind. I mean, we talked about it before we went live, but they're 125 miles away from the owners' meetings. Number one. Mm-hmm. Number two, the resort / hotel is advertised as the adult romantic getaway for couples.
Oh.
And number three, you have a 1-bedroom suite that they're both staying in. I mean, anybody that has a brain can link everything together and say, oops, we've been caught. There's nothing we can do about it now. Hopefully our relationships stay intact, but I'm just not. I mean, that's another story, and I'm not going to get into that relationship stuff with
no
her husband and stuff like that, or him and his wife. But it doesn't look good. I mean, all the pictures that came out, holding hands in the hot tub, that by the pool, they go out to dinner at night. I mean, all the stories that come out, it doesn't look good for him. It doesn't at all. Mm-mm. And you're supposed to be, and you're the guy that came in last year. And the Stephon Diggs incident on the boat, he said, we are trying to put the best foot forward for the organization. We don't need that stuff. We don't need distractions. And now you've caused a distraction for players and for the organization. So it's not a good look for Vrabel. Will he lose his job? No, I don't. He's not going to lose it.
He won't lose his job.
But the distraction toward the organization is something that he's been a basis on, and I'm sure he was that way in Tennessee too. We don't want any distractions for our organization. So.
I couldn't help myself. I had to dive right into it. And the tweet I did when I reposted those pictures was something he said a lot when he was down here in Tennessee. That is dumb shit that hurts the team. And I said, does this fall under dumb shit that hurts the team? It most certainly does. And you know what I find sad about all this is that we all can't look at it together and say, this is not good. We have to have people going, what? He can't have friends with a girl. He can't do this and that. He said he was with other people. Come on. Look at the evidence. Stop. Look, it's bad. Okay. You can still love him as a coach. I still love him as a coach.
Oh yeah.
He's not going to get fired. Maybe there'll be something to do with the league, detrimental to league or something along those lines. But I don't think it's going to be anything major.
No,
the one person that is really going to suffer for this is her. Her reputation as a reporter.
Yeah,
this is not going to be good. Let's say it's not true, and they just keep playing the denial game over and over. it's going to be branded on her
Yes.
everywhere she goes. And she's already been pointed at and then recanted, we should say that, by a GM's wife who said she was fooling around with the GM of the Washington Commanders. So, like, you already had that, and now this. It's just bad.
Yeah, I was surprised that she got married because for a long time she had been single.
Mm-hmm.
And she got married in 2021, I think, or something like that. 2020, somewhere in that area.
Yeah.
And I was surprised. And now you come to find out, as you said, the story with the GM and her and Vrabel are like thick as thieves, so to speak. They are best friends. She reports on every move that he makes.
Oh, yeah.
Well, maybe there was a reason why she was reporting on every move that he makes. So,
and we keep pushing the narrative with AJ Brown and the Patriots. It's coming from her constantly. Absolutely. It's just a very bad look. Very bad look.
I mean, and she travels all over the place all the time. She's not based, lives in one area, but every time you see her, she was up at Patriots training camp last year. She was here. She was there. He only travels to owners meetings, coaches meetings, stuff like that. So and game day and games, away games.
Right.
So, I mean, it begs the question with her is what is going on with her? How many times has she done this? And she's got 2 kids and she's got a husband and she's got a full family, and you're doing this and you get caught, and it's not a great look. And again, I'll say it, I don't like saying it and I don't want to say it, but a female in a male dominated industry, it's tough to crack into that. Yes. And now she has basically, people don't know if they can trust her anymore with what's inside stories. And that's a shame because she's a really good reporter. She's an awesome reporter.
Look, you don't go from ESPN and then she gets downsized with it, unfortunately. But she instantly walked onto The Athletic, which is not a sham of a news outlet. And, it has a podcast on there and everything. This is going to be, this has legs, whether people want to accept that or not. The images seen there are damning, absolutely damning.
Yeah, no question.
And it stinks. It stinks for both of them. I feel sorry for Vrabel's wife, Jen. I feel sorry for her husband, whose name eludes me. I feel sorry for their kids. They're all about to just go through this storm together, and it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be pretty at all. And I'm curious to where it goes from there.
We'll find. I even said it before. I don't know if I said it when we went live, but beforehand, I know I said it beforehand. She's made jokes about her husband.
Yes, she has.
She laughs about it. And when she was on the Patriots flagship radio station on Super Bowl week, she made a joke about her husband and laughed about it. It's like, I've been on the road so long, my husband doesn't even know me. When I get home, I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, were you with Vrabel that week too? I mean, who knows what the heck you were doing? So
it calls everything into question. That's the problem.
It does.
Everything. Because when Tennessee fired him, which is not a good choice, we can all admit that, she seemed to go out of her way to really smash Tennessee over and over.
Yes.
And look, like, it's a bad move. I agree it was a bad move. It was obviously a bad move.
Yeah.
But when you start doing that, and I even thought then, I was like, man, she's really going out of her way to take shots at us, or whatever. And you don't really see that, you know what I mean? Like Schefter or Ian, they'll take a pop at you every now and then, but they won't sit on it. She was absolutely grinding them over and over again. And so I still liked her. I still read her and everything.
Yeah,
but
she's great. She's great.
But like I said, it calls everything into question. Every little thing she's written, every little thing she's done. And boy, oh boy, if she keeps her job, and I hope she does, there's no way she's going to be anywhere near the Patriots. Not with 100-foot pole. And it's just not going to happen.
And the other thing for everybody out there, when they say, well, she denied and he denied it, of course, what are they going to do? What are they going to do? They're going to put a press
playing defense. Yeah.
This is we're friends and that's it. We're good friends and that's it. Don't believe that what comes out. Don't believe the
Howdy, Kim. Hope you're doing
good
well.
friends and stuff like that. There's a romantical side to this relationship.
Yeah, the interlocking fingers and everything. That's it. Yeah, I could kind of look off. Like you could try to talk me out of the other things. Like, okay, I'm probably not buying
the hot
it.
tub, they could be talking about football.
There could be other people in the hot tub. I can't see from the angle.
Yeah,
but that one on there is damning. And there's just no way. There's no way.
Yeah.
But them's the berries. I don't know.
Temptation.
Yeah.
I'm sure we will hear much more of the story. I'm sure the Athletic is not happy with this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm afraid that she's probably not going to be with the Athletic much longer.
Probably not.
I just get that feeling that she's done.
Yeah, I don't know how long they can play. I mean, they could literally sit there and deny it for the rest of their lives. It's done.
Because any story that comes out now, Sam, it's going to be like, is she have a
how'd you get that story?
Motive? Yeah, how did you get it? You have a backdoor motive to it? Who did you romance with to get it? She's just opened Pandora's box to her career right now. I mean, it's not good. It's not good. So
it's funny. It's about life too, and I know you can attest to this. The one dumb choice you make, the consequences for it can be so dire without you even realizing it.
Without question.
And
there is, unfortunately, as a football coach and a football player and an athlete, there is a lot of temptation out there. If your marriage is strong and you're very, you're very ground based and into certain areas, which I won't get into, you don't go through the temptation. You just, away from it. So
I think anytime I hear stuff like this, I always think about Eddie George talked about this. He was very brave too, because Steve McNair just died for pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
And Eddie said, I took my wife and kids with me everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Because the temptation was too much. And he looked at football as a very big privilege. But he said it was very hard. It was hard on their relationship or whatever, but he knew he needed them near him to keep him. Because I borrow another one, the great Kerry Collins, right? Kerry Collins got a DUI and everything, went crazy or whatnot. And he said it best. He goes, the problem is you push it on the field so hard that you start pushing it in your own life too over and over again. And it's a shame. It's just how it is. You got to find something to keep you grounded.
Oh, no question.
And I don't know what it is. Do you know the longest active win streak in baseball resides in Denver, Colorado? Imagine that. What? The Rockies? Is that crazy?
Yeah, they swept the Astros this week.
Oh, no.
Astros. Yeah. Pounded them.
I need to call in a wellness check for Rios.
It is bad in Houston right now. It is. I watched that game. Oh, it's so bad.
It's still early, but that's not a good sign. The Rockies are not good. Not good.
No, Rockies are not good, and Houston goes in there and gets pounded. So
I get it. I wouldn't know. I'm a Guardians fan. Anyway,
at least they pounded the Royal. Oh, sorry, Tanner.
That was a weird series. I mean, the first game we got destroyed by them. We got dismantled at the seventh inning or something, seventh or sixth, something like that. And then the next game we kind of pull out one by the seat of our pants. And then today it was just
wasn't even close,
belt to ass. I mean, it was just like, okay, wow. So
Tennessee doesn't win in Cleveland. They were going into the series. They were like 12 and 25 in the last 37 games. There,
they usually give us fits. Somewhere. And after that first game, I was thinking like, well, here we go.
Here we go again.
Yeah. Witt's just gonna keep hitting him over and over, and I can't stop him. So I found it shocking. But hey, Chase DeLauter, right? Welcome aboard, young man. You're doing great things. Keep it going.
Stay healthy. Stay healthy.
Please stay healthy.
Stay healthy.
Stop.
Him and Jose can be a duo.
Hold on. Let Alan talk about his Rangers real quick. It's only fair. It's only fair.
Jesus.
The pain in your eyes. It's so funny to me. It's so funny. Anyway.
Congrats.
What are your thoughts, Mr. Cobe, about the draft? I had the pleasure of listening to a podcast. It was on The Athletic, not Diana, on The Athletic. And it was an idiot's guide to the 2026 draft. And the bottom line was this: there's a bunch of good players, not great players. Do you agree with that kind of concept?
I do. I don't agree with the notion that this is not a great draft. Mm-hmm. It is a very good draft if you're looking for linemen, edge rushers, and corners. It is not a great draft if you're looking for a quarterback or a running back or a wide receiver after the top three. Mm-hmm. So I subscribe to the notion that in pockets, it's really good, but in a lot of areas, offense, it's not as good as people think. So, I think that a lot of teams that need some deep line help and some corner help are going to be happy with this draft. But a team like the New York Jets and are not going to be happy with this draft because there's just nothing up there for them. There's nothing there for them.
If I'm the Jets, I'm taking Arvell Reese and calling it a day.
Yes,
that's what I'm doing without question.
No question.
Easy pick there. And just, hey, look, I've got a guy that's fundamentally sound on every corner and I'll be fine,
But this is the Jets and they'll screw it up somehow. So,
yeah. I am very curious if there are going to be more trades this year in the draft because of what you said about like the first, second, and third round. If people are like, I need to go ahead and get up my guy. And that kind of leads me to my next point. Your Patriots did great last year. I would say definitely overachieved in some cases. Absolutely put BTA belt to ass in other cases. Yeah. You slayed the king in the division. Amazing things. But I think I have them as a prime category to trade down and get somebody. Do you think that might be something in their repertoire in the first round?
Yeah, I don't think the back end of the first round is going to be really good this year. So it's going to be good, but not really good. So right. I would not be surprised if the Patriots trade out of the 31 and cobble together some more draft picks for either mid to late round this year or maybe a mid to late round next year. So they need help in the edge area. They need help in the line area. They lost a couple of guys. So they could fill that need, but it's not pressing, and you can always find somebody in the second and third round that's going to help you. So I hope they trade out. I don't know if they will or not. A needy quarterback team should trade with the Patriots because I bet you they're willing to deal. They're open for business. So
where does someone like Ty Simpson end up, do you think?
He should end up in New York.
Jets?
I don't know if he's going to end up in New York because they have the 33 pick. Ty Simpson's polarizing this year. People have him in the middle of the first round. People have him in the second round. People have him in the back end of the first round. There's a lot of teams that need quarterback, but it's not a desperate need. How many GMs are saying, we'll wait till 2027 and that class will be great?
Browns.
Browns, Jets. I mean, Raiders, do they trade out of the first pick? I don't think so.
I don't think so. That franchise, they have to get Mendoza here. I don't think they trade out. I entertained the idea, but I'm like, I don't think so. I think they got to have Mendoza. They just
the only one. I don't think so, Alan. I don't think he goes 16.
Are you giving us the Corso not so fast, my friend?
The not so fast, my friend. All the mocks I've been looking at saying he's fallen into the second round. He's not going to go in the first round. But
I absolutely hate this draft because I can't pinpoint anybody. Mendoza's the only one I can. You could talk me into anybody with the Jets at 2, Arizona at 3, us at 4, and the Giants at 5. You could talk me into anybody. And I hate that because I'm like, well, no, he's not top tier or he's not top tier. Because all of us there, that top 5, need a little bit of everything, to be honest with you. And it's just so hard to make that call to figure out who you're going to take.
First, it was Jeremiah Love to Tennessee, which I'm sure you would have been okay with. Now it's okay. Now they're going to draft some line help. And Jeremiah Love has fallen down to 7 or 8, 7 to Washington or to New Orleans at 8.
He seems like a saint to me. He feels like a saint.
He does, but they just signed Travis.
Yeah,
I'm going to keep calling him
Etienne. Yeah, he can't change his name. Okay.
No, you can't. Just because you go to New Orleans, you can't change your name.
All right. I know it says Dean down there with a D, but it's actually Game Time. My name is Sammy Game Time. Okay, that's how it's pronounced. Anyway, so
I just think, there's so much going on in this at the top of this draft. It's just, is Abel Reese going to go at 2? Is it going to be Bain? Is it going to be?
He's the top guy to me.
Could be Mendoza. Yeah, I mean, we don't know. Brees Hall is completely unhappy in New York. Could he be a draft day trade? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, they just signed a franchise, or they just offered him the franchise. Who knows what's going to happen? I could see a couple of trades happening. There's no A.J. Brown trade coming either, so don't worry about that. I don't think the Eagles can get rid of him. So any Patriot fan out there, don't believe the hype and smoke. It's probably not going to happen. But, it's just so much going on right now in the draft. So many rumors. I mean, what do anybody believe right now? So
right, it's BS season. It's always BS season. But for me, if for some reason it feels like it's at a fever pitch right now, a little louder than usual. It's hard for me because I sit here going, I would love Caleb Downs. I would love to take him. And I think, if you think he's that good, you take him. But can you justify taking a secondary guy there at pick 4? That's the question. Is Caleb Downs changing everything for you on defense? I don't think so.
Is he a Christian Gonzalez right now?
Right, exactly. I don't think so. So it is a crazy mess in the draft right now. And we love it and hate it all at the same time. And I can't wait till I'm in Pittsburgh eating a pierogi, looking at all the madness while, guzzling 40s down my gullet.
And you guys –
I love how you abscond any blame for this. You're like, hey, let's get Sam on the show. And I'm in the middle of a bathroom. Like, what? What do you need? What?
Leave me alone. Titans are on the clock.
What? That was me the whole time. I was
what Nick's going to do on the show while we're on the show. If there is a show that I don't know what we're doing, but if there is a show that what Nick's going to be doing, like 2 picks before you guys. Let's call Sam. We got to call Sam. See what.
How's everybody? This just shake cam like the Blair Witch Project. It's just constantly.
But I totally agree with you 100%. Can the Titans justify taking Caleb Downs at 4, and can they say to their fan base, this is the guy that's going to be in Tennessee for the next 15 years, and he's going to be an elite corner, elite safety, whatever they decide to do with him. So I agree. You got to sell the fan base on it.
So here's where I lean on it. I'm a big fan of Borgo. I think he's a very smart GM, and I think
he's done a great job. He's done a great job since he's been there.
Right, he's kind of flipped things around here very quickly. Yep. And I think smart GMs love to do smoke screens. So I don't believe any name tied to us. The one name that I haven't heard is Cordell Tate. So is this all a smoke screen and they're taking Tate at 4? That's where my gut says that they're going to take a wide receiver and just keep it all hush hush.
I would take Lemon.
Lemon's so good.
I have top 5. I have a top 5 listed every position. Lemon is my number 1 wide receiver on the board right now. Tate's number 3.
It's so strange because last week he was in the beginning of the second round, and then the week before that he was like midway through the second round.
He's really good. He's really good. Watch tape on him.
I do. No, I'm about it.
You do, but everybody else, watch tape on this guy. He is good.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
It is a perfect mixture of speed and hands. That's what it is to me. But that's where I'm stuck with it. This draft is just so nuts. So if you're the Patriots, if you're trading down, who is it? Who's on the list for you there?
I don't have a name per se. I have position, probably edge, somebody at the edge position. I think they need the way you build your teams in the NFL is lines out. I don't care what anybody says. You need to protect your quarterback on the offensive side, and you need to get to the quarterback on the defensive side. So my theory, my philosophy, even when we went through all the guards and everybody was kidding me about how it's 6 guards in the offensive line and a tackle. But it's true. It's true.
I get it. It's funny.
No, and it's great. It's great. And I loved it because, as you know, being a Titans fan for so long, if you have a great offensive line, a guy like a Derrick Henry and can
eat, can chow. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what the Patriots need right now, because their philosophy is we're going to run the ball and we're going to play smash mouth and we're going to get to the quarterback. That's Vrabel's MO. And I wouldn't be this happy with another offensive tackle or offensive guard. I wouldn't be unhappy with that. I don't like people that say we got to get the flashy name. Well, why do you got to get the flashy name? If your quarterback's getting sacked 55, 60 times a year, the flashy name can't do anything for you. So let's get a Will Campbell. Let's get a guy like that, and let's build the lines up. And but I hope it's a defensive lineman this year. I hope it's an edge rusher that can cause havoc with people.
Good draft to do it. Good draft to do it.
Yeah, it is. It is. So
I don't think it's for my team. And I'll say, I know everybody says Robert Saleh's defensive guy and blah, blah, blah. And we could use an edge. But there's 2 things. One, you drafted Femi Oladejo last year, who did a decent job before his leg got broke. And is Borgo really going to say done with him? Let me just I don't think so. You've already invested. You've put Myers next to Jeffrey, which is great. And I that's a lot invested in the D line. So I'm not really ready to jump on that wagon and say, sure, Bain, sure, Bailey, sure, all these guys. I just don't see it. The only reason I would take somebody like that there is if Arvell falls to us, I'm taking him. That's just how I view it. I'm taking him. I can put him at the edge. I can put him at linebacker. I can put him anywhere I want. And I will be great with that. So that's the only reason I would go defensive edge there or whatever reason. Other than that, it's got to be Love or Tate to me. It's got to be one of those 2 or Lemon. It's got to be somebody to help out your young quarterback. So
I've put 2 bets in with Titans so far. I've put a bet in for Jeremiah Love, and I've put a bet in for Lemon, because I just feel like Lemon's the number 1 wide receiver in the draft this year. Connell Tate came from Ohio State. I get all that, but his route running it's not the full package. And I think Lemons can be the full package. I know you signed Ridley back. I know you got Wandale down there now, but if Cam can find another guy to throw to, great. But if Borgo doesn't think that the wide receiver is the way to go, what's he going to do? He will draft a lineman. He will draft a Spencer Fano, Monreal Freeling, a Proctor, something
best
like
player on the board, kind of thing.
Yeah,
the best player mentality, kind of thing. Yeah, Ella Clemson. Zion. Look at Allen here, our little Rolodex baby. He's got it rolling.
I wrote something down. C.J. Allen went in the top 10. I think to Arizona he went 3, and I was shocked at that. But what was brought up? No, T.J. Parker. It was T.J. Parker. With C.J. Allen, he's not even in the first round. To me,
really.
But yeah, C.J. Allen doesn't have a first round grade in the mock that I saw. One of my friends did a mock that works for RotoWire, and he did not have C.J. Allen in the first round. So
like I said, this draft is a mess, an absolute mess.
If you're betting on the draft or you're a draftnik, if you think you got the first round covered, I don't think you really do. I think there's going to be curveballs and there's going to be all kinds of different things that you see this year in the draft.
What are you talking about, Scott? Mel Kiper's got it all figured out.
Oh yeah, Shador's number one last year.
Yeah, we're fine.
What happened to that?
We're fine.
What happened?
I'll never forgive him for that. I will get him one day. One day I'll get him. That one still pisses me off. It's like a jukebox to me. Like you put the quarter in, and it's just like, when your own co-stars on ESPN are telling you to cool it, and you can't stop yourself. Exactly. You are just an egotistical jerk. Like that's what you are.
I mean, you believe in what you believe in. Great, I get it.
Sure,
back it 100%. But you know what? When things don't go the way that you're backing, you got to be flexible enough to say, well, maybe the NFL doesn't think that Shador is a starting quarterback. So
take my team out of it. Like I get it. I get it. Take my team out of it.
Yeah.
That Cam Ward has fought his entire existence to get to this point, and you give him 2 minutes at most because you're mad because Sanders isn't taken. That's pretty scummy, in my opinion. Pretty scummy.
Yeah. What I'll say about Cam Ward is this: will he be a top 3 quarterback in the NFL throughout his whole career?
You're gonna make me a smoker.
No. But will Cam Ward be a top half of the NFL in his career? Yes. Cam Ward was a rookie last year. You knew he was going through growing pains. He will get better as the years go on. And Robert Saleh said he has a plan. And I bet you that plan, Cam Ward's in the center and everything else is building around it. So.
I 100% agree. I don't think he gets that job if he doesn't have a good plan.
Right, no question.
In place, because that was his problem with New York.
Yep, no doubt. He learned, which is great.
It's crazy messy. So thanks, but these things happen. What can you do? So I have not been on in a while. So what do you think about the new logo, Scott? Isn't it nice? Isn't it pretty? It's nice and blue.
Have you redecorated your room yet? Have you redecorated?
Not yet. Believe it or not, they don't sell wooden hand-carved LED lit up things with the new logo on it yet. So listen,
I like it. I like it.
Yeah,
I think that a lot of it's based on merchandise, and if you put a logo like that on there and people like it, they're gonna buy, and you're gonna make money. And that's all it is right now, is making money for any organization that does something like this.
Sure.
But you've had the same logo since you've been in Tennessee. You can switch it up a little bit. You can, and I like it. So
Well, I have made the same argument forever. If it looks good on a helmet, who the flip cares?
Nobody cares.
Looks good. It looks good on a helmet. So great. Next,
if they get one Jaguar fan or Browns fan or Ravens fan or Patriots fan to buy their merchandise, they've hit a home run. They've hit a home run. So
easily. But
I like it. I like it. I think it's a great fit, great logo. So
thanks. I wore the icy whites just for you.
Well, once Wandell came in, he asked him to change the logo, and he changed the logo. So
hey, you're paying me 72. You're overpaying me. So you might as well change the logo.
That's right. That's right.
By the way, I don't think they're going to use him like they did in New York. I think there's another motive there.
Did you see how the Giants used him last year?
Yeah, short yardage goblin.
Yeah, and go deep once in a while. I think Dayball's the offensive coordinator, so he might. So, but I think they're going to let him go a little bit deeper into the downfield.
Yeah,
so,
I think
Wandell. I think Wandell's great.
I think he is going to be a good, what I like to call an oh shit handle for the guy. Goose is always great. He keeps me humble. It keeps me from getting too big for my britches. You need people like that in your lives.
But I will say this about Wandell. If Cam is under pressure, Wandell is going to be right there to catch a pass.
Oh, yeah.
So
I think that's the plan, really.
Yeah.
To kind of it's going to be him and Gunnar Helm for the short yardage.
I know.
Get the ball
Chiggy's
out.
gone.
So.
I can't believe Chiggy's gone. Jeez. all those years.
I really liked him, but it's the drops. The drops are just killer, and you can't do it. You just can't. So, and what does Gunnar Helm do? Catches everything that comes his way.
Catches the ball. That's all that what you want. So
he doesn't have to get rack yards. He just needs to catch the ball. That's all he has to do. Get your 3 yards, get your 5 yards, do whatever you got to do.
Without doubt.
And block. There's the other thing. And block, Chig. Chig couldn't block. Chig catches the ball. He doesn't block. This is like what's his name from back in the Peyton Manning's tight end. What was his name?
Dallas Clark.
Yeah, it's like Dallas Clark. If he was in like a Peyton Manning-like offense, Chig would be astronomically
no question.
Crazy high and whatnot. And now he's with the Commanders. So good luck, young man. I hope you make it work.
God love you, Washington.
I hope it works out for him. Washington's a interesting one because I think they don't have a lot of draft picks. So are they going to try to just trade up and get out?
No, I think they're going to take 11-7 if he's there. I think they need a running back. The Brian Robinson departure, and I don't think they like their backfield right now. Krosky Merritt did not do much for them at all last year. They thought he was going to be great, and he was okay. I think they're looking for a home run hitter on offense, and I think Jeremiah Love can give that to them. So I love market 7 to Washington. That's where I have them going. So I mean, we'll see if that's right, but I think they're either going to go, and they cut Debo loose too, so they're in the market for wide receiver as well. So they're in the market for a lot in offense. Jaden Daniels has to stay healthy, number one, but they need a home run hitter. McLaurin's not that guy.
Every Commanders quarterback from the beginning of time needs to stay healthy.
Yes, no question. No question. Jaden Daniels needs to put on about 25 pounds.
He needs a Guardian bodysuit, not just a helmet.
Please. He needs to get with the offensive lineman and find out what they're eating so he can eat the same.
Just a lot of pasta, a lot of lasagna,
Yeah.
Let's see. Another March Madness has finished, Scott. What did you think about March Madness? Do you think the right team won?
First of all, I'm very sorry, Sam. I'm very sorry, Sam.
Oh, it's okay. By the way, he's apologizing to. He's not really apologizing. He's going.
Yes, no, I am actually because I was.
This is going to be torture. This is going to be torture.
And yours just fizzled out in that second weekend, that first weekend. I was like, oh, poor Sam.
To be fair, a lot of people's fizzled out. It wasn't just me. Everybody got ransacked.
That was it.
Oh, man.
Did the right team win? Yes.
Yes.
Did I want to see UConn win? Yes.
Yes.
But here's what I'll say. For people like me who bet a lot, was great. Was great. Danny Hurley is the cash machine that just keeps giving and giving and giving. But Michigan was the best team in the country this year. There's no question in my mind.
No, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. This isn't one of those things where Florida just pooped the bed and no. That Michigan had this.
Michigan scored 90 points in 5 straight games until they got to UConn.
Golly.
And it tells you all you need to know. They're a great team. And will they do it next year? I don't know. Nobody knows. That's next year. But for this year, they were like UConn was 2 years ago where they just dismantled everybody that they played. It was just like, okay, Alabama's there. Bye. And, okay.
Kim feeling for her Duke team. Yeah.
I felt bad for Duke too. I felt bad for Duke. When you lose like that in that way, it's so painful even to watch it. I'm a UConn fan. I'm a Boston College fan, number 1, but I'm a UConn fan, number 2.
Gold Eagles, woo!
Gold Eagles, yeah. We took one of Connecticut's assistants for our head coach now. So.
You made Matt Hasselbeck. I'm so proud of you.
I did myself, yeah. But when you're sitting there and watching that game, and you're saying that Duke's got this all wrapped up, they're gonna win it by 2. That's gonna be it. And then that kid throws that pass. It's like,
dagger.
Yeah. Because he played with his brother. He's never going to play with his brother again. That's the other thing. He's going to stay at Duke. His brother's going there.
And
Matt Ryan.
Yeah. And the president of the Falcons. Yeah.
Yes. And he's never going to play with his brother again. And that's hard because that's all he wanted to do was play with his brother.
Correct.
I'm I feel for Duke fans for the first time in my life because that was a tough way to lose it.
Yep.
And Halfley.
Dillon and Halfley.
Yeah, Halfley. Who's he got in Miami, by the way?
Look, they're cashing it in this year. I mean, I don't know what they're like. Look, there's what we you didn't really. You just threw out the rookies and are like, go learn, kids. We'll figure this out later.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're doing. I mean, you just got a quarterback who really showed out last year in Willis, and you're not really giving him anything. And it's just very odd. It's a very odd when they. Look at it!
No, he's giving me hope. I know what he's doing. I know what he's doing.
He's trying to bring you up, Scott.
Yeah, I know what he's doing.
Get yourself out of the harbor. Get out of the harbor, Scott.
I want to go back in the harbor. No, Malik Willis came to Miami, signed in Miami, and said, "Okay, I got Jalen Waddle. No, he's been traded. I got it. No, he's gone.
I keep telling.
No, he's gone.
I keep telling Goose, I'm like, you don't have to keep hurting me. I'm already dead. Just wait for the stand-up next Thursday, Goose. It's going to be a doozy. Ooh, wee. I have 5 index cards full of jokes. I need more. Anyway. So March Madness. Okay. We'll do a little wrestling here, if you don't mind.
Sure.
I do not buy for an instant that this is a whole TKO versus Triple H thing. How apropos when things look so dire that there manages to be some sort of, oh, look, there's inner conflict. Oh, look, the show got better. I don't buy it, folks. You can talk about, oh, Triple H standing up to TKO and whatnot. They could fire him tomorrow if they wanted to. Like, come on. Don't do this. Alan, you and I have a show Sunday. I'll hurt you bad. Don't do this to me. Anyway, so
here's what I think. Here's what I think happened. TKO wanted Vince McMahon to come back, and that's who Orton's phone call was going to be, Vince McMahon.
Right.
But now I guess Vince is in trouble again, a little bit of trouble. There's some things going on.
What?
Yeah. So they turned and they looked around and they said, we need a big name and we have nobody. So guess what? We're going to put McAfee in there. I firmly believe Triple H went to them and said, let's put McAfee. I think Triple H is a huge McAfee fan, number one.
Well, he's done great.
Yeah.
That was my other thing.
I guess they went to McAfee and asked him before and he turned it down. He didn't want to do it. Mm-hmm. And then they went back to him with the contract with a ton of money in it. And then all of a sudden he was like, okay, I'll do it. So I personally think that McAfee was not choice number one. That choice number one was Vince McMahon. And now that he's back in hot water again, they couldn't bring him back because they didn't want to put any bad karma on the company or bad whatever. So they said to McAfee, we'll give you this much money if you want to side with Randy Orton, and he agreed to do it.
I think Randy's going to lose, though, because Pat McAfee said, if Randy loses, I will not have anything to do with wrestling ever
Who really
again.
think Randy's going to lose? For the whole last 6 months, it's been 15, number 15, number 15, number 15, number 15.
You think he wins here and loses it at SummerSlam?
This looks like a Cena thing to me. You turn heel, and then like in 6 months, he's getting cheered. I mean, he's getting cheered.
Of course he is. He's Randy Orton.
Yeah, it's not working.
I
think he's going to go back. Him and Cody are going to have a rematch again, and it's walking down the same line as Cena. I bet you that Cena has an interaction with Randy Orton during WrestleMania. It's on camera. Mm-hmm. That's what I would think. That this is okay. I wonder if The Rock comes back. I wonder if The Rock is behind all this.
Feels like it.
And that's
that would make a lot of sense. Fans would love it. So
because all of a sudden McAfee turns to Randy Orton. All of a sudden, after Cody's been on his show time and time again, and him and Cody are really good friends, and all of a sudden you're gonna just turn and go with Orton. Doesn't make sense. Something else is up. This is WrestleMania. This is WrestleMania.
Yep.
The biggest surprise happens at WrestleMania, so I would not be shocked if Rock comes out, and that's who's behind all this.
I love it. I love it. I'm about it. Thank you for coming on, Scott. It was kind of short notice, but
anytime you need me, I am there.
Anytime, anywhere. So
and Alan, don't give me hope anymore, Alan. Please.
He gives you hope. He just poops on me. Sam's team sucks. Blah. You know. What can I do? What can I do?
You'll get him back. Just tell him look at the standings.
I know. The one time we made a big bet, he had to sing
Rocky Top.
Yeah, it was wonderful. It's a really good rendition. He has the voice of an angel, that quiet boy.
That AP guy? Yeah.
Yeah, that AP, voice of an angel. Scott, where can these lovely people find you? You can also find Scott at all the I have all of his socials going across the bottom of the screen here, but you got another show or anything like that?
Yeah. Fall Start Thursday tomorrow night. I think we're doing wide receivers, which will be
there.
It'll be interesting because
I'm sure 5 current wide receivers in the league.
Yep. I'm sure none of us will have the same top 5 list. Yeah, Alcoholic Angel, that's right. And then locking in this weekend with Alan and Tanner. We've been on a really good no Goldberg. We've been on a really good roll the last 2 weekends, so we're hoping to keep it up. And ESPN 690 in Jacksonville with the Rec Room guys is going to be off for 2 weeks because of scheduling, as you get in the radio business a lot. But we'll be back probably the first week in May, I think. Oh, actually, last week of April. But tune into that. It's a really good show, just the same as the Rec Room Sports Hub with some guests and stuff like that. So it's really good. I'm enjoying it a lot. So
rock on.
And I'm being heard in Jacksonville, Florida. So I don't know if I have to be a Jaguar. Do I have to be a Jaguar fan if I'm being heard in Jacksonville?
I think you've suffered enough, Scott. I don't think you.
Yeah, I don't want to go to that. I don't want to do it. Please. Mike Vrabel is costing me a lot of fan so.
I get it. I get it.
That's where I am. Those shows and the baseball show on Wednesday night with Alan and
Grish. Dish with Grish.
His Coastal Bend team just beat a team 16-5 today. So.
Oh, rock on! Teed off on him, did they?
Yeah. So Jonathan's enjoying his time down there, and he seems like he's doing a great job down there. So, congrats to him.
Love to hear it.
He's the manager of the Guardians, so Sam will be with the Guardians.
Psyched. I don't think Vote's going anywhere anytime soon, but psyched. But anyway, you can find me at Fanboys Unleashed all across lovely platforms. Be sure to check out my link tree, which I've shared I overshare the link tree, but I will continue to do so. Follow me on TikTok. My lives are stellar. You all have a wonderful evening and enjoy the rest of your Wednesday evening. Goodbye, everybody.